What's happening, guys? Back at you with another video, and in this video I wanted to give my review on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the Disney Plus series. Overall, I highly enjoyed the show. It has some pretty good writing in it. That has some good high octane action. I gotta say, some of the action sequences in there were really good. The choreography, like for fighting and stuff like that, is just overall was fantastic. It was awesome just seeing some of those fight scenes and stuff, and just overall action. That opening scene that we got in the first episode of Falcon doing like a dogfight of sorts, actually spreading his wings, flying around and fighting like people and like a helicopter and stuff like that. Like that was some pretty good stuff that I gotta say there, and especially in the opening scene in like the first episode. So the action was pretty good. The action was on point for me, and throughout the series, and overall it was pretty good. Some of the other things I want to say is this show really did a good job on sort of talking about like events that kind of happen today, with the way like racism is and stuff like that. I think it did a good job of kind of relating that into the series and all that. And just overall how they were handling it. Just overall a good story, pretty good story. I would say that probably Anthony Mackie's character Falcon and Sam Wilson probably had, as far as stories are concerned, like, if you had the separate stories between Sam Wilson and Bucky, I would say that Sam Wilson's story was slightly more focused on a little bit more than what Bucky's side. You got Sam Wilson coming to terms with having a shield and living up to the legacy of Captain America and all that. And then you have like kind of Bucky's story where he's like kind of trying to kind of right his wrongs that he did in the past. Really, they didn't really focus on that too much. There's a couple bits here and there. Mainly like in the first episode, I think it was, they did like heavily on it, and then like the finale episode, they did a little bit more. But in between those episodes, throughout the series, they didn't really get too much into it. It was kind of more focused on Sam Wilson's kind of story. Which is good, but Bucky was didn't focus too much on his story, but he still was a good addition to the series and the way it was. And I did like enjoy both of their characters in the show, the series. Just the kind of relationship they have, the banter between them and stuff like that, and overall the way they are together in the show is pretty good. I like the way they are. We got the return of Baron Zemo, which was pretty cool to see him actually don for a little bit. Not really entire series, but like for a little bit, he donned his comic book mask, the purple one. But he was a great addition in the show, I think. And we got like new characters too, like John Walker becoming Captain America for a little bit in the series. I will say that he did a pretty good job with his role. Wyatt Russell did a pretty good job with the role. It's just weird to me that people didn't know how to separate the actor from the character they're playing. Like the way that people were coming down on Wyatt Russell really hard just because they didn't like John Walker, the character. Like, it's like weird to me, like that would come down so hard from it. It's like, learn to separate the actor from the character they're playing. The actor's not even like that. The actor's just playing a role that is written by other people. He's just simply playing a role. It's not like he's like that or anything like that, but the way that people were acting with this was weird to me. It was just uncalled for and stuff like that. I just like people just hating on him and stuff like that. But also too, it goes to show just the acting ability of Wyatt Russell, that he played such a good person to hate, that people were like really hating on him, in the outside, not outside the series, and stuff like that. So just people need to learn how to separate the actor from the role they're playing. That they're just playing a role. So no need for hate or anything like that. But he did play a pretty good part. I gotta say, in the series, the way he was playing John Walker in the series, and pretty good. Being Captain America for first few episodes and just going dark and stuff like that too later on, and then finally in the finale, he finally becomes U.S. agent, which was a good uh, kind of tie-in. So we'll see how that goes with his character in the future of the MCU. Um, like I said, I highly like this show overall. Really, not too many complaints I got to say about it. I did like the way direction they took it in, where we got in the finale, throughout the series, really got Sam Wilson kind of struggling with the legacy of Captain America. Like, he's thinking he's not worthy of the shield and all that stuff like that. So we get that really throughout the series, and I just like the direction they went with the finale, the final episode, where they actually get Sam Wilson to become Captain America, and that suit looks awesome. Like I say, that suit looks so awesome. They did a good job with the suit. It looks so good. So yeah, that's pretty cool how we're getting Sam Wilson as Captain America now. And they actually did confirm right after the finale that we are going to begin a fourth Captain America film that will be starring Anthony Mackie as Captain America. So that would be pretty cool to check out once they get around out. So that's basically what I gotta say for this review. Like I said, I highly enjoyed the show. Not really too many complaints about it, I gotta say. They did a pretty good job with everything that I was looking for. So good, really good show. But let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the show. Definitely like to hear from y'all. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope y'all all enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to be a part of Team Legendary, all you got to do is subscribe and turn notifications on so you know when I post another video. Hope y'all all have an awesome day. And remember, be legendary.